we are going to discuss structure of testis in detail, because this is very important for your exams, as it comes in your exam as a diagrammatic question. TS of testis, LS of testis, and this is a TS of testis. So please draw these diagrams in your notebook and practice this. I also send to all of you the pics of these diagrams. So let's start. This is the structure of testis. Testis situated abdominal cavity. We already discussed earlier. Testis is surrounded by covering, mainly three covering which surround testis. These covering collectively called as the tunicae. Testis surrounded by three covers. These are collectively called as the tunicae. These three covering are: first, that is tunica vaginalis; second, that is tunica albuginea; and third, that is tunica vasculosa. It is the outer scrotal sac, and below the scrotal sac, the first covering, that is called tunica vaginalis. This is the covering of testis which actually indicate the outer abdominal side of the testis. Second, tunica albuginea, actually main cover of the testis, that is the tunica albuginea. We can say that the tunica albuginea is the actually cover of the testis. Tunica albuginea forms some septa inside the testis, and these septa divide testis into testicular lobules. That's why it is important covering, because it forms testicular lobules, approx 200 to 250 testicular lobules. And third covering, that is the tunica vasculosa. Tunica vasculosa is present just below the tunica albuginea. Tunica vasculosa is present just below the tunica albuginea, and it have dense blood capillaries in itself. So these are the three covering of testis. Inside testicular lobules, you can see there are three highly coiled seminiferous tubules. So in transverse section of seminiferous tubules, this is the structure of seminiferous tubule. When we cut as a TS, this is the structure of transverse section of seminiferous tubules. Inside the seminiferous tubule, we can see that seminiferous tubule surrounded outside by some special types of cells. These are called Leydig cells. Another name of Leydig cells is interstitial cells. These cells found surrounded of the seminiferous tubules. Very important role of Leydig cells. Leydig cells produce androgens. Androgen means testosterone, which is the male sex hormones. Leydig cells produce male sex hormones, that is testosterone or androgens, in the presence of, or we can say that in the influence of luteinizing hormone which secreted by the anterior pituitary. Leydig cells produce Leydig cells produce testosterone by the influence of luteinizing hormone which secreted by the anterior pituitary. And inside the seminiferous tubule, there are two types of cells. Spermatogonia, these are the primary germ cells, and second, these are the Sertoli cells. Spermatogonia, they are the primary germ cells, and Sertoli cells, these two cells are produced inside the seminiferous tubule, and outside the seminiferous tubule, Leydig cells are produced. Leydig cells and Sertoli cells, these two cells are very important. Sertoli cells and spermatogonia, these are produced inside the seminiferous tubule, and the spermatogonia, by the meiotically division, they produce sperms. They are called spermatozoa. These are the spermatozoa. These are the sperms, or we can say that spermatozoa, which attached with the Sertoli cells. Sertoli cells produce nutrition. Sertoli cells produce nutrition to developing sperms in the influence of FSH. FSH secreted by the anterior pituitary. By the influence of FSH, Sertoli cells produce nutrition to the developing sperms. Leydig cells named given by Franz von Leydig, while the Sertoli cells name given by Enrico Sertoli. These are important questions for your CBSE exams as well as for need. So please watch this video lecture very carefully and prepare.